Shout out to Zohran Kwame Mahmdani for being the first 34-year-old Democratic Socialist mayor. Whew. Give that boy a round of applause. He got people losing their mind. First of all, I want to say his speech was probably one of the greatest, most unifying speeches I probably ever heard. You know, and prior to him being elected, I had lost faith in like humanity. Right? When you start seeing leadership that just all they do is divide and disrespect and call names and try to pit everybody against each other and this race against this race and these people against these people and celebrating death of this person and all that. When you start seeing that and that's not where your morality lies and that's not where your spirit is, it takes a toll on you, right? You start thinking like, damn, like it's really, this is what the world is. This is all we got, you know, and to see him win. And to see how, you know, other Democrats who ran on affordability and actually unity, less division, had actually took back some seats and seen that there are decent people, that the world doesn't really want to go in the direction that we are, it gave me a little bit of hope. Because you be starting to get hopeless, man. And it's not even about politics. People keep thinking it's politics and this and the right and the left and the Dems and the right. It's humanity. Like we have lost in the last 4 to 5 years, we have lost senses of humanity. We've lost decency, we lost respect, we lost integrity. We just lost people who just moved honorably. It's just no more of that shit no more. Like I don't see where people just move honorably. And they more about, you know, character. You know, it's money over everything. It's like dog eat dog, I'm gonna bite your back, I'm gonna destroy it. Like that's all it is. And I was losing faith in humanity, you know, and I met Zohran a few times and his energy just matches mine. So I'm happy for him. And I'm also happy for all of the people, like the divisive, negative, just grumpy, disgusting people that that saying they leaving. I can't wait for y'all to leave, man. Like New York, we need to drain the swamp. I want y'all niggas to go, bro. Like for real, some of y'all niggas is in the way anyway. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. A lot of y'all niggas is just in the way, bro. You divisive. It's just too much bad energy. Some of y'all just need to go. I'm happy. Like if this man being elected is gonna push y'all out, then that's God's plan, man. Please, man. Please go from here because we trying to do something different here, man. We on a different trajectory. You know what I'm saying? We trying to grow. We trying to be prosperous. We don't need a bunch of negative shit around. If you happy knowing that there's millions of people starving and can't pay their bills while you can pay yours, and because billionaires now got to pay a fair share of taxes, so people who are less fortunate can survive, just mainly survive. Not even thrive, just survive. If you don't want to see the average individual survive, then we don't want you here anyway. Thank you. Go somewhere else. There's other places that you can go and they're going to embrace you. You got money. You got this and that. Go. Just go. It's beautiful. I'm so happy for you. I cannot wait for you to go and get what you want, where you want, how you want. Because we don't need you here in New York. All the racists that was trying to, you know, cause division and pit Muslims against everybody and talking about 9/11 this and the Muslim that and all of that bullshit. All of y'all can go. Y'all can go, man. I love that he had Muslims, he had Jews, he had Christians, he had every denomination unified. Like that's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. I just want to live in a community where it ain't about all that bullshit. I don't want to deal with it. So all of y'all people that now this the final straw for y'all, that New York has really done the most because they have a Democratic Muslim socialist. Y'all ready to go? Thank you, man. Peace. And speaking of his speech, I thought it was a very powerful speech. I understand he had so much emotion. You know, you just got to understand. I can imagine being a 34-year-old Muslim immigrant in these times and running for mayor and getting death threats, getting threatened, seeing people call you all type of terrorists, see all the shit that you got to endure, being in the spotlight, having the president against you. Just I could just imagine how his emails and his inboxes are the disgusting, because people are just terrible. Just I can imagine the shit that he was experiencing for the last few months. Like, it probably was off the chain, and the fact that he was still able to smile to me is phenomenal. The fact that he still smiled through it all and came out, knocked on doors and said, you know what, I'm willing to sacrifice and go through this because I want to do something better for the people, was just phenomenal to me. So his speech it was unifying. It was captivating, it was energetic, it was real, it was raw, and watching it, it made me feel like I won something. You know, so when I'm hearing brothers like Van Jones critique it and try to make it seem like he did something that was divisive, that was negative, I'm just so confused.
I think he missed an opportunity. I think the Mahmdani that we saw on the campaign trail, who was a lot more calm, who was a lot warmer, who was a lot more embracing, was not present in that speech. And I think that Mahmdani is the one you need to hear from tonight. There are a lot of people trying to figure out, can I get on this train with him or not? Is he going to include me? Is he going to be more of a class warrior even in office? I think he missed a chance tonight to open up and bring more people into the tent. I think his tone was sharp. I think he was using the microphone in a way that he was almost yelling. And that's not the Mahmdani that we've seen on TikTok and the great interviews and stuff like that. So I felt like there's a little bit of a character switch here, where the warm, open, embracing guy that's close to working people was not on stage tonight, and there was some other voice on stage.
Like, Van, what are you talking? What have you been talking about lately? First, you go in the room and apologize to Israel for black people. Like, what are you talking about? Black people didn't ask you to apologize for the people from Israel. The people from Israel that's on the right side that understand that genocide is not okay. Yes, we definitely, we always acknowledge what happened on October 7th was not all right. It was not all right. Everybody acknowledges that, but what was going on for the last almost 2 years just didn't make no sense. So seeing people frustrated and you trying to make it seem like black people had something, no. We didn't ask you to apologize for us. No. Apologize for you. Do what Floyd do. Floyd said he gonna always be the voice. No matter right, wrong, indifferent, he gonna stand by Israel. That's it. That's who he is. And maybe that's who you are, but you were going there and apologize for us, and now you come there talking about this man was divisive because he called out billionaires and oligarchs and people who are taking advantage of the citizen? What are you talking about, man? Van, cut the shit, Van. Like, me and you is cool, man. Like, I actually, we've had conversations, and I don't want to go, but you gotta cut the shit. Cut the shit, man. You know what that man has been through. And you looked at that speech with all that adrenaline, and I finally made it despite all this, and looking out into a sea of different faces, all denominations, colors, cultures, breeds, all of that in one thing, knowing that you did that. And he said something that was divisive? He blew the moment? No shit, not to me. He called out the people who need to be called out, and he celebrated the people that needed to be celebrated. Man, stop doing this, man. You gotta do better, man. What is it about y'all that y'all feel like y'all have to speak up on behalf of white supremacy? Like, what makes y'all feel like, you know what? I know the white people are mad. I know they're not gonna like this. So let me say something that eases it a little bit. Right? Why do y'all feel like y'all need to do that in public? Why do y'all feel like y'all gotta? You was the one that called Trump presidential. Like, I just don't understand. I really want to understand why y'all do this. Is a certain segment of y'all that feel comfortable doing this shit. No matter how many times we try to tell y'all to stop. Why don't you stop when we tell you to stop, man? What is it about y'all? What is not clicking when we tell you, listen, don't do that for us. Don't say you represent us when you do that. Why you don't go in there as you? I just can't, man. It's just too much. This should have give you high blood pressure, man. But I'm on a good, I'm feeling good. We got a new mayor, somebody else we got to protest. Because, we're going to protest. Because they're going to try to make him walk some of the shit he said back. And they're going to try to make sure that he don't do shit. And we're going to have to protest. And we're going to have to do the things necessary to push every mayor. Like we've done since I've been in this movement. Every mayor, whether we voted for him or not, we push back when they wasn't doing the shit they were supposed to. And that's what our job. You don't go to sleep after you get the person elected. No, you don't just say, okay, no, now you have to make sure that he's carrying through on the agenda. You have to make sure that he sees and hears your voice, knowing that this is what you want for your community. Because they say, closed mouth don't get fed. And the squeaky wheel gets the oil. So we got to make sure we the squeaky wheel, man. So once again, shout out to Zohran and all y'all people that's leaving, please. Let the good Lord hit you. Let the doorknob hit you. Please. Let the doorknob hit you. With the good Lord split you.
Whoopie dee scoop whoop.